We'll see if anybody wants to come in. Hey DJ, how are you, hun? Hey Phoenix Rising. You can click on this to come in and chat. Both of you, come in and chat. We can have up to 10 people. Just click on that. Come on in. We're going to do question and answers and anything you guys want to talk about. What would you ladies like to talk about tonight? Well, who did we lose? Are you both here? Your mind wanders. That's part of being human, hun. Okay. Okay, so if you have troubles with concentration, you may want to change it up. You can take the bubble, just create a bubble, hun. Put whatever your emotion is or whatever, and just hand it off to an angel if you're having troubles concentrating on it. That's okay, hun. But I just visualize whatever it is I'm having an issue with and just bring my hands back and forth, and it clears the energy. That's the way I was taught. But like I said, one of the guys from England says he just puts it in a bubble and just hands it off to an angel. Yes, you can. You can put anything into the bubble, hun. Now, I need to make you aware that if you're trying to clear something in the bubble and it doesn't clear, then it's not yours. That's where the other technique comes in. Who does it belong to? So, Phoenix Rising, I'm going to teach you another technique. Okay? So, what is your most... Okay. What are you most worried about the most, Phoenix? You can put anything in the bubble. But if it doesn't clear, it's because it's not yours. Send it back to whoever it came from. So name something, Phoenix. Are you stressed? Are you anxious? Do you have depression? Do you have a specific worry that keeps coming over and over in your mind, hun? Pick something specific, and I'll show you how Who Does It Belong To works. Yeah. But again, DJ, how much of that energy is yours? Hmm. So when something starts distracting you like that, all the energy that's not mine, I'm going to send it back. And when you're distracted and feel like you got a lot of things going on at once, Phoenix, all this energy that's not mine, send it back. Hi, Riddy. How are you, hon? So, what the bubble does is the brain is like a computer, and you have all these programs. Hey, Jack, thanks for coming, hon. Okay, you have all these programs running you, and they're just going and going and going, just like the computer, right? And even in the background, you've got programs over programs over programs running. Okay, so when you think that that's like when you go through a lot of these healing processes and you think, oh, well, I've healed that. The thing is, what happens in a lot of healing modalities, not all of them, is your brain will throw that program into the recycle bin. As long as things are in that recycle bin, it's going to be like peeling the layers of an onion over and layer by layer by layer by layer. But if you can clear everything out of that recycle bin, then it stops the pattern. And the bubble is a way to clear out that pattern, that charge in the recycle bin. Hey, teardrops. So if you're worried, okay, so let me ask you this, Phoenix. Close your eyes. Okay. Close your eyes, Phoenix. I'm going to ask you a question and I want you to tell me the first thing that pops up in your mind. Don't second guess it. The first thing that pops up. Okay? High frequency within the stones. Okay. Phoenix, what percentage of your worries about everyone staying safe is yours? What percentage of the worry about everybody staying safe is yours? Tell me the first number that pops in your head. We'll look at your dream here in a couple minutes, Riddy. Jack is really good with dreams too. Okay, so if you guys want to come on live, it would help. Oh, a 9. Ah, look at Jenna. She answered my question. Okay, so Jenna, 9% of everything that you're feeling is yours. 91% of everything you're feeling is not yours. So you want to send the energy back to where it came from or send it back to source for healing. Try doing that and see if the energy doesn't line up. 14. Okay. So all that energy that is not yours, that's what 60, 70, 86%. Yeah. DJ, 86% of all of that is not yours. Send it back to source. And Phoenix, if you can't think of an answer, hon, I'm only telling you that to show you that the energies are not really yours when you're overwhelmed, when any worrying about things. Okay. All that energy that's not mine, send it back to source. You're babysitting. That's okay, hon. Yes, you can send it back. You can send it back. And anytime you're doing the bubble technique and you want to clear stuff, again, okay, so yeah, anything that won't clear with the bubble technique, it's not yours. I had somebody that's been with me for 3 years and been using it. This girl changed her whole life in a year. She even lost 85 pounds in a year from using the bubble technique and clearing out everything she could think of. So, yeah, and these are important techniques because you know, and we're all empaths, all of us, you know, and one of the skills we need to know that we need to clear everybody else's energy in order to find where we are underneath all that energy. Yes. Yeah, Jack is good at dreams, hon. Jack, why don't you come on live, hon? Don't let me be the only one talking tonight. Oh. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, he's babysitting. That's right. That's right. I forgot. I get distracted. I'm sorry, Jack. Okay, who else wanted to ask about dreams? I was dreaming about turtles last night. Baby turtles, all sizes being born. That was interesting. Oh, I wonder if he somehow feels it was his fault, huh? I wonder if, but it was interesting because I put a plastic tablecloth over my tablecloth because I do painting and artwork and stuff. So I was dreaming that I saw all these little things moving around underneath the plastic cover. And I walked up and looked at it. It was turtles coming up through a hole, like if they were trying to dig through sand, and they were taking off running. And it's like, wow. And I turned around and told somebody, "Where's our turtle?" And they said, "In the aquarium." And I look over and the turtle is like stuck on the side of the glass. And I thought, turtles don't do that. So I got up right away and I went in and looked that dream up. DJ, okay, ask for your angels to help you remember your dreams. That frequency, that was an overwhelming time. You may see if he wants to try the bubble technique. Okay. My great grandchildren that are 6 and 4 use the bubble technique to clear things that they are scared of. Yeah, the bubble technique is, what the heck? Low-key wants a pet turtle. Now, turtles represent longevity. I wrote it all down. That was interesting because it even talked about a turtle in a tank. Wisdom, loyalty, longevity. A possible wise person showing up, or the universe bringing me some wisdom. It's a good sign. Okay, now to me, it kind of signifies this group, because this group to me is a family group. Okay, it's everybody contributing. It's a good sign, friends and family protecting everybody else, each other. Something that will bring a great pleasure and joy, success. Mother Earth also is represented by the turtle. And one of the things, when I transmute things into an energy and send it to Mother Earth for healing, because she supports us in so many ways, you know. But it was talking about the aquarium too, and it's like, wow. It was very specific. So it's like, yeah. Okay, let me show you frequency. Okay? Like I said, my great grandchildren use this technique. My granddaughter says, I don't use it, Grandma, but my kids do. My granddaughter was terrified of the Easter bunny. And I told her, put the Easter bunny in the bubble. And okay, so you bring your hands together. Okay? You bring your hands together till you feel heat, or you feel like a balloon in your hands. Okay? That's the bubble. So have him put that dream into the bubble and then bring his hands back and forth like this, and he'll feel a shift in the energy. You can have him try that, hon. Oh, boy, you just had all kinds of losses, didn't you, within a 2-year period? Yeah, I had pet turtles when I was little. And my dad said my nephew squeezed it so much that it killed it. They have to be using hand sanitizer constantly, and yeah, it's not a good idea. Not a good thing. You know what? They were all sizes. They were from like little like ants. They were so small, to ones that were probably about this big. There was a whole bunch of them, hon. Whole bunch of them. But there was the one big one in the aquarium. Like I said, it was like hanging on the side of the wall like a gecko or something would, but it was on the side of the glass. But there was a lot of baby turtles. A lot of them. Snapping turtle on the warpath, huh? But you know what, Phoenix, if you try that bubble technique, you could put that anger in there and it'll help shift it. All this does is clears out energy and programs. When you have somebody that talks down to you, that's stored in the subconscious mind. One of the ways to clear that is with the bubble technique. You know? Yeah. Yeah, it's not bacteria, it's I forget what it's called. Yeah. And if you have troubles, or just teach your child this, okay? Create a bubble, put the dream into it, and hand it to an angel. That's another way to do it. It's salmonella. Turtles and lizards carry salmonella. Yes. But you know what, Jenna? We have a way to go in. How's your daughter? Yes, yes. But all those statements that he told you, oh, both my husbands were abusive. Both of them were narcissists. You know, you're stupid. Nobody likes you. I had to put all this stuff into the bubble. And just on and on and on and on. Okay. So everything, like I said, statements that people have told you, people that tell you, well, you should do this and you should do that. Okay. You want to clear everybody else's points of view because you want to find your own truth, your own clarity. And the bubble helps do that. And like I said, if you cannot clear it, then that means the energy is not even yours. I know that's what I kind of got. I kind of got the impression, yeah, because the turtle, yeah, also represents Mother Earth. And one of the things I try to do is, like I said, when I transmute things, I try to send that energy to Mother Earth for healing because she does so much for us, you know? Well, you know what, honey? I am going to accept all the blessings that I can get. I accept, universe. I am so grateful. But you know what, hon? Put that anger in the bubble. It should clear it like that for you, hon. It really should. And Jenna, what did you get a 3 on, hon? Okay, your daughter's 3? Okay. Okay. So, Jenna, you can go in, if she's that young, okay, you can close your eyes and visualize her body in front of you. I want you to spin her body around, and I want you to see if there's any cords, any spots, darts, anything unusual attached to her body or in her body. Okay? When anything pops up, hon, that's what I do. I do the bubble technique. But Jenna, visualize her body in front of you Spin it around and look for any cords, any attachments, any unusual energy within her body, her hands, her back, anything, hun. And then call in her healing team. Ask her healing team to highlight her illness by name. And you should see a bunch of cords or spots or dots or whatever glow, pop up glow. Okay, hun? You're welcome, all man. How you doing tonight, hun? Jenna, let me know what you're seeing, hun. Anybody else that wants to do this technique also at the same time? Visualize your body in front of you. Spin it around and let me know if you see anything attached to it, anything in it, anything unusual. And you could also, okay, so Phoenix, you were saying you wanted to clear the energy for one of your exes? We can do that right now too. Okay, so instead of visualizing it, hun, call up her healing angels. Ask them to specifically neutralize and dissolve any cords from her illness and specify the illness, hun. You don't have to see it. But if you can sense it or you trust their healing team, okay? Hi, Divine Universe. How are you? It's her gut. Has she got celiac, hun? Okay, if you see a dark entity, Phoenix, then you call in your healing team to neutralize and dissolve that dark entity. And we'll go through the rest here in a minute. Okay, Jenna, is it like yeast? Has she got a yeast imbalance? Because when you say bacteria, okay, so just do this. Okay, call in her healing team, ask them to dissolve and neutralize any imbalances in her bacteria, anything causing stomach problems. Specify it all out, hun. Okay. Prebiotic. See, that's kind of what I got too, was Jack. Micro. Okay, so specify that. Yeah, I am calling in her healing team and asking them to neutralize and dissolve all prebiotic imbalances, all microbiome imbalances, and anything else you can think of attached to that. Okay? Ask them to neutralize it and dissolve it. And let me know when you do that, hun. Okay? Phoenix, did you see a dark entity? Okay, yeah. Be real specific for everything you can think of, hon. Okay? Be as specific because ask Jack. They seem to like us to be real specific. But ask the healing team, name it all that you can think of and everything attached to that. Ask for it to be neutralized and dissolved. Okay, so Phoenix, Jenna, if you want to try that, let me know when you do it, okay? Because we can try to go in and clear it and see if we could shift some of that. Because what happens is these things come in and they attach to the body. And what we're trying to do is go in and clear the attachment to the body. Okay. Okay. So Phoenix, let's show her an example of how this works, okay? So Phoenix, I want you to ask all energy that is not of your highest good or all energy that comes from your ex, okay, to be highlighted. Ask your healing team to highlight everything that is from your ex, directly from him or through other people coming to you, because they will come to you through people, places, your kids. You may think you're cutting cords with them directly, but they're coming in through other people too. I know, Jenna. It's, yeah. I've had nothing but, I have celiac for one thing, and I've had candida for, yeah. It's no fun. I'm praying for her, hon. But we could try to clear the cords that are coming in for that illness if you want to try. Yes. So Phoenix, ask your healing team to highlight all the cords that are not of your highest good and any cords coming to you directly from him or through others coming into you also. Ask for them. Yeah. Okay. Ask your healing team to neutralize and dissolve that. Any trackers, implants, shadows, entities, darts, hooks, blood rituals, spells, enchantments, voodoo, rods, magic, debris, elemental forces, alien implants, parasites, interdimensional parasites, psychic leeches, time portals. We may be able to help Phoenix at least tonight, hon. Okay? I also want you to clear all trauma from this person. Ask the healing team to highlight and dissolve and neutral all trauma that you have come. Yeah. I know, Divine. Yeah, Phoenix, no problem. Yeah. I want you to clear all negative self-talk that you tell yourself and others have told you. I'm asking for all of that. I want you to ask for all PTSD to also be highlighted. Any stealth cords to also be highlighted. Yeah. So ask for your healing team to highlight all that energy, neutralize it, and dissolve it. And let me know when you do that, hon. So you did ask Jenna? So, Phoenix, we are calling in your healing team to neutralize cords, attachments, blocks, miasms, patterns, stealth energies, negative intentions, magical objects, and implants, and anything blocking your sovereignty. Okay? Now, we're asking for these to be neutralized and dissolved throughout all inner and outer worlds, all senses, all chakras, all holodecks, all holograms, interacting realities, interacting dimensions, interacting realms, time walking, gateways, portals, vortexes, dimensions, time, interdimensional energies, all belief systems, all programs, all imbalanced chakras, all soul contracts, all magical contracts, and all spiritual contracts. We're asking these to be neutralized and dissolved. Infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out. Once they're dissolved and neutralized, to send them back to the universe for healing. Through all past, present, and future realities, known and unknown throughout eternity. Wow, girl, my body is vibrating. Hold on, hon. We're clearing her ex and we're clearing an entity right now. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you're feeling, Phoenix. Tell me how you're feeling. Oh, she's clearing a lot of stuff. Okay. Now, Phoenix, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to look at your body again and see if there's anything else that you see within your body, attached to your body, anything. Let me know if you see anything. Okay. Close your eyes, spin it around. Make sure you look at the head, the feet, everything. Hands inside the body. Star, are you picking it up on the right foot? She's also got something on the left hand side, hip height. along her spine. And I show a stealth cord in her heart. It is in the right one. That's what I'm seeing too. Okay. I feel like it's some kind of trauma. I'm going to ask for her healing team to also dissolve any seeds, larvae, eggs, spurs, ties, DNA impurities, ancestral cords, blocked bioenergy, generational trauma, generational memories, generational beings. You saw something with your feet? I'm going to ask for any energy that is within her body to keep her from moving forward. I'm asking for all abuse, trauma to the mental, physical, emotional, financial, spiritual, causal bodies and any other known bodies. I also want to clear any vows, oaths, fealties, commitments, promises. What else? What was the other one? I wrote another one down. Both vows, fealties, commitments, promises. I swear I wrote the other one earlier. Pledges. Okay. I want to also clear any energy blocking her that I can't move. Looks like a rusted nail. I also want to clear any spiritual contracts, any energy that keeps you conforming, any points of view or any programs that you are carrying. I'm asking them to clear PTSD, illusions, negative self-talk, karmic wounds, more stealth cords, any other cords from any people that are not of her highest good. I would also ask to clear any energies attached to you of fear of abandonment. I would also ask them to clear any vows of poverty. And any grief. I would also ask them to clear any survivor's guilt. Soul contracts, karmic contracts, spiritual contracts. So we were asking the healing team to neutralize and dissolve all of those. Anything attached to my heart is broken. I have a broken heart. We're asking for all of that to be neutralized and dissolved. Any cords, attachments, blocks, miasms, patterns, stealth energies, negative intentions, magical objects, implants, and anything blocking your sovereignty throughout all inner and outer worlds, all senses, all chakras, all holodecks, all holograms, all interacting realities, all interacting dimensions, all interacting realms, time walking, gateways, portals, vortexes, dimensions, time, interdimensional energies, known and unknown, all belief systems, all programs, all unbalanced chakras, soul contracts, magical contracts, and spiritual contracts. Okay. Through all, infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out, through all past, present, and future lifetimes and realities, known and unknown throughout eternity. And when these are neutralized and dissolved, we're asking the healing team to send them back to source for healing. Star, do you see anything now? And do you also feel anything? Do you see anything at all, Phoenix? Star, do you see anything? Star, why don't you come on? Jack, are you still babysitting, hon? Ah. Okay. Phoenix, tell me how you're feeling now, hon. And scan your body, hon, and tell me if you see anything anywhere. Jack, is she cleared? It would be so much easier if Jack and Star would come on live. If you're free, Jack. And Phoenix, yeah. Aww. And Phoenix, you can come in and talk to us also. Just click on that link. Frequencies, you can come in and talk to us too. Okay, good. Now, Phoenix, I want you to visualize this golden light of the Holy Spirit coming in through the top of your head and filling your body up. Every bit of your body. Totally fill your body with this golden energy from the Holy Spirit. And because this is to seal and heal everything that you just let go of, okay? It won't let you use. You can't click on the StreamYard link, hon? You can't see the postings? It's so much easier when we can all talk. Okay, Phoenix, did you fill your body up with that golden light yet? Ah. Yeah, my allergies get bad this time of year too. But you can work on clearing any cords, any attachments, anything within the body attached to allergies also, hon. It makes you use Chrome. Ah. Okay, Phoenix, when you fill your, this is important, okay? You need to fill your body up with this golden light. I want you to expand it out 6 inches from your body, pushing out all the energy that is not yours. And you should see a bunch of stuff floating around on the outside of it. Yeah. So push that golden energy out, pushing out all the energies that's not yours. And you should have a bunch of junk floating on the outside of that. Tell it to go home. Girl, we got to get you a computer. Star, we got to get you a computer. Now, none of the stuff we cleared should come back because we sent it back. We sent it back to source for healing. If anything else pops up, it's something different. And I'm going to try to work on this tomorrow. I'm going to make a video on the 3 different levels because levels 2 and 3 seem to be changing constantly. But we're trying to put it up because you guys are the ones that do the healing. We're just the facilitators. Yeah. Tell me how you're feeling now, Phoenix. Yeah. Okay, but how do you feel? That's the thing. How do you feel, hun? Go get Mandalorian. Yeah, she's definitely clearing stuff. Hi, Crazy Crystal. How you doing, hon? How you been feeling since you did your clearing? Good for you, girl. Good for you. And this is something you could go in and do for yourself. Just call in your healing team, but make sure you always neutralize everything first. Okay? Everything has to be neutralized first. That is so important. Crazy Crystal in the house. Yeah, cool. I'm glad you're feeling better too, Crazy Crystal. Does anybody else want to clear anything? Jenna, did you want to work on your daughter, hon? It's all up to you. But I would at least use the bubble technique to clear out the worries about everything they're going to tell you about your daughter. Dang, Phoenix, you're clearing out stuff like crazy. We're doing good, hon. We're doing good. We were just helping Phoenix Rising clear some stuff. Okay, okay. You want to neutralize anything because if you have like an alien implant, sometimes they booby trap them. And I know that sounds scary, but hun, your healing team is more powerful than they are. Just ask them to neutralize everything first. That is so important. Neutralize them and dissolve them. Because if you cut cords, they can reattach. So we are dissolving the energy and we are sending it back to source for healing. That means it can't come back. If anything else pops up, it's another problem, another energy. Does that make sense, hon? Good night, frequencies. Thank for coming, hun. We appreciate you being here. Jack says release and dissolve, but in my experience, you need to neutralize everything because you don't want any surprises. Neutralize, release, and dissolve. Let's put those steps in, okay? I'll add that, Jack. Yeah. Well, thank you for being here, hon. We appreciate you. Yeah. They've been helping me tweak everything. This really is everybody's channel. It's not just my channel. It's everybody's channel. We're pretty much a family here. We all support each other and help each other. It's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we had quite an adventure with Jack on Friday. Yes, we are family. We are family. And I'm wondering how much of the stuff we cleared the other night has been there since we've worked together in other lifetimes, too. You know? Because I'm sure that we have worked together several lifetimes. Yeah, we are Ohana. And it's funny because I have a shirt sitting on the couch that says Ohana, and it's got a picture of Stitch. Oh, this is not going to separate. Oh, damn this reader. I went said I had a good and lucky week and things like that. Well, so far, she ain't wrong. Do you? I was just looking at a crochet pattern for a stitch. My daughter-in-law is such a stitch fan. I thought I would make one for her Christmas, but I don't know. I've got so many people to crochet things for. I'm not going to have time to do a stitch. Aloha ke akua. Aloha koliana. Kuliana. You're so funny, Star. Star is a Southern belle. She's a Southern belle. Oh, what's your deja vu, hun? Okay, so Star. Oh. Yang Chi. She just messaged me. Aww. She says she can't get through on YouTube. I wonder what the heck. Okay. Okay. I gotta look at my Instagram. Sorry. I wonder why she can't get through on YouTube, but she can get through on Instagram. My three-legged is like me in dog form, literally. Oh, I know that's so hard. My lab was just my absolute love. Just absolutely loved. Somebody told me that year I was going to meet the love of my life. Oh, Jennifer. That's awesome. It's so hard. Our dogs are so lovable. Totally awesome. and then this was my daughter's dog. Okay. But now she's all mine because my daughter kept moving in and out. It won't even let me get to her comment. Yes. It's so hard. I just, our dogs are just so special. So special. Oh, well, mine is 14 years old. How do you think I feel? My lab lived to be 13 and a half. This one's 14, but some pugs live to be 17 years old. But she's losing her hearing. She makes me go outside with her at night because she can't hear. You know, and I love animals more than people too. Phoenix Rising. Animals are so much safer. Okay. Let me tell her. Hold on. Where is it? Oh. Don't forget, hon, she's in South America. Exactly, Jack. Turn on the news and who's the animal? Your Rottweiler was 16? Yeah. I know. My oldest son kept getting St. Bernards, and I was on 40 acres, and I kept ending up with them. And they would live maybe 6 years. And it just broke my heart. My kids were just devastated, and they were telling somebody at church, and somebody goes, "Oh, come over, come over." And she had the labs, and that's when I found my Natasha. She come running up to me and just loved me, and she was my dog ever since. And my daughter has a purebred pit bull that's deaf. I think he's like 5 or 6 now. That dog talked to me one night. I said, I wonder why he sits as he's bowl and growls. And he tells me because my former owner used to starve me all the time. I said, whoa. And he says, and he used to kick me around all the time. And I told my daughter that, and she goes, "Yep, that's why we took him away from him. We went and got him and took him away from him." Yeah. I hope she comes on. Oh, maybe if I gave her the link, she may not even be on anymore. Oh, yes, wonderful world of technology. What time does she message? Oh, that was what the heck? Yeah, the link to StreamYard. Any of you could come on and talk. I'm allergic to cats. Unfortunately, I love cats. I just can't have them. And of course, this little dog has been the best mouser that I've ever seen in my life until she started losing her hearing. This is my boss. Okay, this is my boss. Where is it? Oop. Can you hear her snoring? Yeah, she's a trip. I swear pugs are part cat. She is a trip. Yeah. A lot of Libras seem to be allergic to cats. Oh. I used to have a cat that thought that he was a dog. I named him Muffy. I would come home, he'd hear my car, and he'd come running down the street, or I'd go out and call Muffy, and the cat would come running from down the street. And he just followed me everywhere. My second husband says, "I've never seen a cat like that in my life that thought that they were a dog." But he was a long-haired cat. He got all blocked up because of his long hair, and they went in to help him, and he went into shock and died. It just broke my heart. So Alban was the one that wanted to talk about Bigfoot. There's a guy down here in Castle Rock, Colorado, that takes tours up to where the Bigfoot are. And it's funny because he leaves things on the back of his truck bed for them, and they bring him animals. They bring him little rabbits, little squirrels, and stuff. They set it on the back. He goes, "I don't care how hard I try to see them, they sneak in and out without me even being aware." But you know what, Phoenix? People do not adopt black animals because of superstition. You know? Because of superstition. It just makes me sad that nobody investigates anything. They just accept whatever they're being told, you know? It's so sad. So sad. We're not sheep. Who's got a video? She got 2 videos. Yeah, don't leave me out of the circle. She got 2 more kittens because she's had 2 kittens for a while, the little black ones. She's had those kittens for a while. I remember when she first got them, she was talking about them. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. That is so funny. Excuse me. Well, that's what's wrong with our country. Nobody bothers to check into everything, and everybody just follows what they're told, you know? What's the hours down to? I don't know, hon. Let me look. Let me look. Oh, hold on. We're talking about allergies and I'm sneezing. Okay, that's 3, 6. 1,063 hours. But you know what? I think at the beginning of the month, 2 months ago, we needed like 1,800. So we are making progress. Thank you, Teardrops. Yeah, 1,063. We're getting there slowly. Star, are you sure that's not you in the videos? Oh, that's funny. Well, I have my computer. I've been trying to play one of the longer ones because I think the longest one I have in there unless I go back farther. One of the ones in the last 2-3 months is 7 hours long. So I've been trying to go in and let some stuff run while I'm doing other things or cleaning or running errands or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I see them, hun. Those are so cute. Look at that little kitty. My Muffy was white with black markings, and he had a lightning bolt right here over his nose. Hey, Darlene. That is so funny. Thank you, Crazy Crystal, for contributing. I thank everybody. I would have not even have made 1,000 if it was not for my mods. My mods are absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yes, that cat is so cute. Aww. Now, if I pick up my pug and I try to hug and kiss her, she just comes unglued. No, you can scratch me, but don't hug me. Don't kiss me. What part of Kansas are you in, Crazy Crystal? Are you in the western part? I'm about an hour southeast of Denver. Out on the plains. Now, if you go north during the summer toward Bennett, Colorado, they have fields and fields and fields of sunflowers. Does the kitty, okay, because I turned my volume down. My volume's turned off.
What did I say, huh? What did I say? I told you no touchy touchy, now you
Oh, that is so funny.
The lion and the clenching jaws of an alligator. One second, don't pull the cotton stuck in my teeth. What did I say, huh? What did I say? I told you no touchy touchy, now you suffer the bite of the lion and the clenching jaws of an alligator. One second, don't pull the cotton stuck in my teeth.
So you're closer to Star than you are me.
No touchy touchy, now you suffer the bite of the lion and the clenching jaws of an alligator.
I gotta show you guys this.
What did I say, huh? What did I say? I told you no touchy touchy, now you suffer the bite of the lion and the clenching jaws of an alligator. One second, don't pull the cotton stuck in my teeth. What did I say, huh? What did I say? I told you no.
That is so cute.
Of an alligator.
That is so cute. Southeast corner, huh? I have in-laws that live in the panhandle of Texas. Ask these guys. My dog comes in and starts snorting at me, starts jumping at me. It's bedtime, Mom. I'm hungry. It's like, what the heck? That's the only one I answer to nowadays is my pug, you know? It's like, hurry up, Mom. Hurry up. It's bedtime. I'm hungry. And she knows she's got food up there. She knows she's got food up there. But no, she's got to wait. She's got to wait for me. You're southwest Oklahoma bordering Texas. I have in-laws that are in northeast Texas. On the panhandle, probably half an hour from Kansas. A Chihuahua and four kittens. Well, yeah, you said that Chihuahua is a pistol anyway, Jack. It's funny because this pug used to sleep behind my knees, but I bought her the little round dog bed. She's got her own side of the bed now. You don't mess with her side of the bed. Do they? Yeah, I'll listen to them later, hon. But they're so cute. You got family in Provo? I have a brother-in-law, former brother-in-law in Salt Lake area. He went and had the COVID shot and he ended up with blood clots. And he doesn't have insurance. Oh my gosh, Darlene. You get a side. I'm jealous. Hey Jane, how are you? My lab, I don't care, summer, winter, whatever, she laid next to my legs all night long. She used to jump on the bed, bring her pillow, fluff up her pillow with her legs, and sleep on it. Pick a card. If a cat got in the middle of it and picked one of the piles, my life would be so crazy nothing would even surprise me by this point. Yeah. I'm curious, Phoenix. Let me know if you notice any shifts this week. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the dogs know. Jane, why did you have a bad day, hon? I want you to put that statement in the bubble and clear it. Put it in the bubble and clear it. Yes, let's hear a joke. I'd like to hear feedback from you guys to know if we're making any progress on helping you guys or not. You know, it helps. It's nice to know you're making a difference. Teardrops is the bubble queen. She's always got that bubble on hold. When I'm low on money, I get grumpy. I think I'm dollar betting. Oh no. That's funny. So everybody that's never used the bubble before, oh, okay. So some of the things I recommend with clearing with the bubble technique is it's better to give than it is to receive. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money's the root of all evil. You have to work hard for your money, and I have to figure it out. Those are some big ones. So start asking this question, Jane. What else is possible in this situation? What else is possible? What can I do? What can I do to my grandson tried calling. What can I do to assist her without enabling her? And then I would put my heart's broken in the bubble and clear that also. What else is possible here? What do I need to be aware of? Is there some way that I can assist her? And we are sending you hugs, hon. What do I need to be aware of here? Well, how can it be better than this? What else is possible? Ugh. That doesn't mean you can't ask the universe for assistance, Jane. She may have blocked you and won't talk to you, but you can still ask. You know? So, okay, so let me tell you a story, Jane. Okay, this is how you can shift energy. Don't beg spirit. Okay, let me give you an example. I was seeing flashes of my son being shot all day. And I knew they were going to a party that night. I mean, I was seeing flashes of it. And I had never experienced anything like that before. And I knew that if I told them they couldn't go, they were going to sneak out anyway and go. So I said, okay, Lord, you have warned me. You have shown me. I'm going to ask for extra protection for her. And I'm going to put her into your hands. There's a shift in energy. Don't beg the universe. Put her into the universe's hands and ask for extra protection for her. Okay, hon? Good night, Teardrops. Thank you for being here, hon. So kind of reframe it a little bit, hon. Then it's time to step back and have some faith and trust in the universe that the universe is going to protect her. Okay? Just to ask the universe to open up opportunities for her that she can't even see at this point in time, okay? Your actual name is IRL? Oh. So now step back and have that faith and trust that the universe is going to take care of her, Jane, okay? Because the universe will take care of her. My in hindsight, I wish I would have asked for protection for the whole party. Because there was 4 kids shot that night. So, but you know what, hon? They showed me that there was a possibility of him being shot. Okay. But by me showing faith and asking for that extra protection and putting them into the universe's hands, it shifted energy. What is it? What is it? Does it mean taking her home? I don't know. Sometimes we just got to step. Okay, so the universe sees the whole picture, hun. We don't. So sometimes we just ask. I'm asking for that extra protection, and I'm putting her in your hands. Please, I'm asking you to show her some alternatives, for her to see some alternatives here, and just step back and know that the universe is going to take care of her. And I know that's so hard for us because we take care of everybody else. But that shifted the energy. My daughter busted in the house at 1:30 in the morning because 4 kids were shot at that party. And I wish I would have asked for protection for everybody at that party, all because a kid from 30 miles away wanted to know what it was like to experience shooting somebody. And 1 kid died in a couple days later. But my children were okay. Hindsight. Now when I ask for protection, I ask for protection for everybody, you know? But I shifted the energy by showing faith. The thing, just ask questions. Why are you huffing and puffing, huh? It's not that hot in here. Yeah. And he was just a kid. My thing is, I wish they would have childhood education classes on how to handle guns. So it'll take the mystique out of the idea of having guns. Okay? Because it's like a status thing. But if you show them how to honor and respect and what guns can actually do, I think that it could shift the energy, because, just like a knife can be used for good or bad. Tarot cards can be used for good or bad. Everything can. Guns can be used for good or bad, But if we take that mystique, that allure, that status of being a badass because you've got a gun, it would shift the energy. Okay, her choices, okay, her potential of lessons she came to learn were written, but the choices, the decisions are all up to her, hun. Yeah. But the thing is to okay. I like to learn about everything Everybody hollers about witches. Everybody talks about spells. I read about it. It takes the stigma out of it. Okay, I know how it works. Doesn't mean I'm going to use it. You know? You know what I mean? It's learning about things that changes the energy, taking the good or bad, the judgment out of it. Okay, so to me, common sense has been lost because of the way of our society is now, you know? Our society has shifted and changed so much. Our government has stepped in and changed things so much that nobody knows how to survive anymore. I know, Jane. I know. But you know what? We can't learn their lessons for them. You can ask questions around the energy of it, you know. You can put it out there on a spiritual level that I'm here for you if you reach out, but you can't interfere with her free will. That's the problem. You know, we all come in with lessons to learn. How can we judge? Because we all have different lessons to learn. Good night, Star. Thank you for being here, hon. Yes, mines and parachutes only work when they are open. You have a good night, Star. Take care of you and that little girl. Exactly, Crystal. You know, like somebody was talking the other day, in Scandinavia, everybody owns guns, but they only take them out once a year to go hunting. Here it's a status symbol. It's a status symbol. And that's what I'm saying. Take the allure out of the status symbol, show them respect. Because I know some kids that are taught at 8 years old on how to handle a gun, how to clean it, and they are very, very respectful of the guns. There's no allure, anything, you know? Yeah. But then Jane, that's her free will. That's her choice. That's her path. That's one of the things she came in to learn, you know? Good night, Star. Thank you, hun. If you need anything, message me, okay? Yes. Yes. But you know, it just irritates me because my son is pretty much left now, and he says, "Oh, we're going into a civil war, and we got to have our guns and blah blah blah." All this and I knew this was coming 4 years ago. I knew it. I could see it. You know, I'm older and I could see patterns and things, and I know what it was like when government was different. You know. Yeah. But there's no common sense. Nobody knows how to survive. You know, I was listening to Coast one night years and years ago, and some guy called in and they were all in a panic. I think it was in St. Louis. Their whole water system was down. This is probably 20 years ago. And it wasn't going to be back up for days. And they were all in a panic. Oh my God, we're all going to die of thirst and blah, 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 and all this. And the person on the radio says, how far do you live away from the Mississippi River? He goes, why? It's half a block away. He goes, do you realize you could go down and get some water and boil it and drink it? The guy had no idea. He was in a panic. Oh my God, we're going to die. And the commentator says, there's just nobody knows how to survive. There's no common sense. There's no investigating anything, learning about everything. There's just judgment now, you know? Yes, common sense is an endangered species. But it's your sister's choice if she wants to listen or not. We cannot interfere with free will, you know? Yes. Exactly, because we all have different lessons to learn. We can't judge, we can't interfere. And one of the hardest things in life to learn is the difference between somebody asks you for help or when somebody just wants you to listen. Because if you try to help them when they're asking you for only listen, it's going to cause resentment. So we have to learn to differentiate between learning to listen and actually understanding when somebody's asking for help. You know? Yeah, let's protest. But see, they're trying to limit our means of protest now because they don't want the people to protest because the people have the power. But if they intimidate us, and there's other ways of getting into stuff too. Look for the Convention of States. You know, when I went to school, they didn't teach us anything about the Convention of States. The Convention of States is a way to put the federal government in check. We just need to get the legislature in each state in gear. We need to go for term limits, them having the same medical and retirement as us. Oh, you think things won't change then? You know? And only get paid for the terms that they serve. So we do have some power. We just need to get on our state legislatures, you know. And they didn't teach us this stuff when I went to school. I had no idea. And I asked some of my nieces if they ever heard of it, and they said no. They don't want us to know that we have that power, you know. Oh my God. You know what, hon? She's stressed. She's stressed. The only thing I can tell you right now, hon, is hold her in light. Hold her in the pink light of love. Okay? Ask Archangel Michael and his legions and to surround her with the blue flame to give her extra protection. Yes. But you know what, hon? She's got it. Sometimes we have to step back and let them figure it out for themselves. And that's one of the hardest things there is. You know, one of the hardest things I had to learn through life was, oh yeah, I learned this healing technique and that healing technique, and you tell people about it and you've seen it work for people. Are they open and receptive to it? Are they open and receptive to everything? We can't interfere with their, all you can do is plant seeds, you know? All we can do is plant seeds. Oh, that's interesting. I just got a new marker today. It's totally dry. You have a good night, Jack. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whoa.
Tonight, expect a low of 43 degrees.
Yeah. You have a good night, Jack. Thank you for being here, hon. Yeah. $41 in Jersey tonight. Wow, I got a white marker today to do some artwork and it's just totally dry. Wow. I okay, my totem is an eagle, but I seem to have the phoenix as a totem also. You know what, hon? Don't delete it. Sometimes we need people to talk to. And we're like a family here, hon. Feel free to come in and talk to us. Okay? We're here to I started this as a way to be support group for each other. You know, we're light workers, and if we don't support each other, how are we going to change the world? Okay? Yes, it's okay not to be okay. And you don't see anybody here judging you for anything that you're feeling, hon. We're here to be supportive for you. And if you hold it inside, sometimes it just festers. Okay? Yeah. Talk about it, get it out. Just don't stay in it. That's right, Crystal. Thank you. You know, and I'm telling you, this group is awesome. Everybody is so loving and supportive of each other. You know, I usually go in and do readings. And the reason I started Friday nights only doing spiritual talk is because a lot of people said, "Are you done with the readings yet?" And I said, "Not yet." And they said, "Well, we'll be back for spiritual talk." Because we need to connect. We need to support each other. How can we learn? How can we support each other through everything we're going through if we don't have a way to connect? And this group's all across the country and the world. I have a lot of people from Australia. I have people that come on from Africa. I have a lot of people that come in from England, from Great Britain, you know. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, and DJ came in and yeah. I've got a couple girls that have totally changed their whole lives with the bubble technique. And one gal lost 85 pounds just using the bubble technique. She's totally changed her whole life, found the love of her life, and just got married. You know? But you know what, hon? Start clearing some of that worry. Try the bubble technique. Oh, Cindy's awesome. Cindy's awesome. Yeah. But you know what, hon? You can come in here anytime I'm on, and if you need support, we're here for you. Friday nights is usually just spiritual talk. Cindy watched the whole 5 hours from last Friday night. It was phenomenal. You know? That's awesome, DJ. So what we did last night is we went in and cleared any belief systems, points of view around releasing weight. Okay, you don't want to lose weight because the subconscious mind will send you out to look for anything you've lost. So you want to change your mindset. I am now releasing weight. If that makes sense. That I would love to see a picture of your Phoenix tattoo. And your, yeah. But you know what, hon? I'm glad you came in. I'm glad we could be supportive of you. And look at you, go DJ. Go DJ. I'm trying to support you guys in knowing what you do. One of the things that bubble technique does is clear out everybody else's points of view, everybody else's belief systems. So you can find out who you are under everybody else's stuff. You know? Yes. Yeah, you're right, DJ. You're right. That's awesome. Yeah, we want to find the authentic self. And it's buried under everything that our parents teach us, our teachers teach us, our culture, our society teaches us. Yeah. Yeah. Just clearing out all the points of view, like I suggested. First thing you clear is it's better to give than it is to receive. That's a program. Women are taught that we have to give, and give. And that's come down through generations. There needs to be an even give and take, Women are burning out and stuff because yeah. But we're programmed. You have to work hard for your money. No, you don't. If you're made in the image of God, you should be able to be creative and create what you want in your life, whether it's with money or another way, 'Oh my God. My twin flame's a Capricorn too. But I don't think but he's lazy. He's feeling comfortable where he's at in his life, and I just don't see him doing the work. He's not making any effort to do the work. "20 hours into your tat so far. Wow. 9 on the outline and 11 on the color. I'm going to get the rest done eventually. Got a whole different idea of what it's rising from. Very intricate." That is awesome. That is, yeah, be creative. Be creative. Be who you are. That's a way of expressing who you are. Okay, Crystal, I want you to put everything you just said in the bubble. Put everything you just said in the bubble. Because that's a program. And hon, if you start blessing your food before you eat it, it changes the molecular structure of the food also. Ask it to be aligned with what your body needs. My twin, we haven't talked in 3 years. This guy has been stuck in my energy field and I could not figure out why. Star and another person told me this guy does astral travel. He's stuck in my energy field because he does astral travel. I would send him off in a bubble. I would ask the angels to take him away. I would build big spiritual walls and he'd get through them all. I'd turn around and it'd be right behind me. It's like, I'm going nuts. Somebody finally told me how to block him. I've had some peace of mind since then. I've actually had some peace of mind. I don't wish the twin flame journey on anybody. Anybody. And not everybody meets their twin flame, DJ. Sometimes your twin flame's still on the other side, assisting you with all the lessons you're learning, you know? Yeah. That sucks. That's more like paint. Oh, rather than a Sharpie. I figured it out. Hi, KT. How are you? Oh, she's an awesome reader. We did a reading a couple weeks ago together. She's in the UK. She's an awesome reader. She's a pistol. How are you doing, KT? You're a low-key workaholic, so I can relate to most Capricorns. You know what, hon? I blocked him because he's here all the time. If you have somebody stuck in your energy field, if you're thinking about somebody all the time, it's blocking anybody else from coming in. He's not going to do the work. He made it clear that he doesn't want any kind of relationship because he's set in his ways. Then why are you stalking me on the astral plane? So I blocked him. I've been single for 22 years. I had 2 bad marriages, abusive, narcissistic marriages, and a narcissistic, abusive father. I want to experience a healthy, loving relationship in this lifetime. That's why I blocked him. He may be the other half of my soul, but he's not doing the work. And I want to experience that healthy, loving relationship. I know, I love the live, hun. Yeah, the soul journey sucks. Big time. big time. Yes, we do need to do another one soon. In fact, I was going to message you about that. You making a cup? So I am trying to come up with ideas for doing an oracle card. Oracle cards. I have one painting done. I have a couple more ideas in my head. I have a couple ideas for doing a tarot deck. Now that's going to be interesting. Now, see, you guys are my heroes because you guys are the ones that use the tools. You know, I was telling somebody today, I said, most healers go out and learn all the techniques and they use them on other people. They don't use them on themselves. Okay? But with me, I learned all the techniques, and when I tried to use them on everybody else, the universe blocked me. So I've spent the last 40 years studying all kinds of healing techniques, all kinds of spiritual things, you know, and now it's time to pull them out. And you guys make me remember things that I haven't learned for 40 years, you know, but I want to be supportive of everybody on their spiritual growth. And we are here for each other. The problem is, Jane, in the last 5 years, he has not made an effort to make any changes. He's comfortable where he's at. He's stuck in his little rut. And he admits that. He says, I don't want to get married again because I have experienced that. It didn't work. I don't want to live with somebody because I'm stuck in my ways. He doesn't understand the connection between us, but he makes no effort to communicate. He makes no effort to work on healing himself, you know? So I'm ready to move on, you know? And I did go in and cleaned up any residue between us. I went in and called in the violet flame and reclaimed all my own energy that I have sent to him. And I felt a shift. I felt a release. And I know it worked because, you know, I sat down and cried a little. I felt the separation. But you know what, hon? The pain was just so intense. And I thought I was obsessed with him, but it's the other way around. I had so many weird things happen, and I thought it was me. I thought it was me. I thought I was obsessed. I thought I was fantasizing about this guy. But as soon as I blocked him, it all stopped. It all stopped. It's him. And he's having a fit because he can't get through now. But he still has the choice whether to do the work or not, you know? Yeah. So I went from, with my dad, I went from the frying pan into the fire with the first husband. Then I went from the fire back into the frying pan with the second husband. Ugh. Yeah, I thought he was talking to me in the 5D. He's coming in on the astral plane. I had no idea. I've never done astral plane travel that I know of. I'm sure I do, but I don't remember it. But, Star and this other woman said, oh, yeah, this guy's really good at astral travel, and he knows what he's doing. And it made sense because a couple of years ago, when I was in Phoenix for my daughter's wedding, I woke up one morning and I saw, it was funny, he was here in my third eye, big old face in my third eye. I woke up, what the hell? The next morning I woke up and I saw him go and call my name. Didn't dawn on me it was astral travel. But it's like, he was shocked because I wasn't where he thought I was going to be, Still, he's not doing the work, and I work on myself every day. I release stuff every day. I've been waking up in the middle of the night and clearing stuff with my healing team in the middle of the night. Exactly. Almost like an energy. I don't care what I did. The man was in my energy field all the time. I had a reading from 2 ladies last April. I did my first psychic fair ever. First lady looked at me and she goes, he won't be back for another year. Okay. I wasn't even asking about him. She goes, he doesn't understand the connection. And I had another reading and I said, okay, I'm going to ask this time. I asked about him and she goes, I said, do you see him coming back? And she goes, honey, he never even left. And I went, oh. She goes, so you understand what I mean by that? And I said, yeah, he's stuck in my energy field all the time. Do you do astrology, Jane? That's it. Yeah. If he wants me, he needs to do the work. And oh my God, do you know how many readings I've had on YouTube and listened to readings the last 3 years? They're all saying the same thing. There's a Capricorn coming back from the past. He wants a new start and he's going to tell you, I'm sorry, I screwed up. Do you know how many? You have no idea how many times I've heard that. It's like, okay, does the universe redefine everybody's readings for me so I hear the same thing from everybody? I kind of wonder sometimes, Hi, Lynn. How are you tonight? No, I've never done that, Jane. Actually, he wasn't draining me. He was just there all the time. Just I was carrying him around with me. I thinking about him 24/7. It's like I thought I was obsessed. But like I said, since I blocked him, it's made a huge difference. And if your twin flame doesn't want to do the work, then the universe will bring in somebody high vibe for you also, So all these ladies already, KT. You should get a hold of me, KT, and we can work on clearing that, hon. Exactly. And I just quit listening to readings. So I listened to one the other night, and what do they say? It's like, what the hell? I was on Austin's channel, and he had a guest on Miss Tweets, Miss Wheats. And what does she say? Oh, there's somebody coming back from the past. telling you that they have always loved you. And they want a new start, telling you that they screwed up. I said, what the hell? I'm not young anymore. I want to experience a healthy, loving relationship in this lifetime. I've been through hell through this lifetime and many others. I want to experience a healthy, loving relationship, and I don't want to have to come back again. You know? Well, what's interesting to me was the dream I had last night was about turtles. Many, many, many little turtles being born, all shapes, all sizes. You know? Yeah. I don't know. That's why I said sometimes I wonder if the universe doesn't amend what we hear on an individual basis. I kind of wonder about that sometimes, you know? And yes, there's what, full moon tomorrow? Yeah. But the thing is, this guy's holding me back. He wasn't just visiting me. This man was in my energy field constantly. Okay, you don't want a relationship with me, then why in the hell are you in my energy field all the time? You know? It doesn't make any sense. So we can ask for our energy back from others. Okay, so DJ, what I do is I picture the violet flame between me and the person I want to recall my energy back from. Or just put yourself in the violet flame and recall all your energy that you have pushed away, that you have given to other people to come back through the violet flame to you. So it's cleansed, cleared, transmuted, and you reclaim it. Does that make sense, hon? The bubble technique is more about your programs, your belief systems, your fears, your angers, you know, things like that. But a lot of the twin flames are still not doing the work. You know? Turtles are timekeepers. I know they're sacred. They're a sacred animal, and they bring blessings. You know. So, if you have a whole bunch of stuff that you want to clear, also, you can put it in a suitcase. Just fill that suitcase as full as you can. Close it, lock it, throw it into the violet flame, and ask for that energy to be transmuted. And I transmute it into something healing and send it to Mother Earth. Because who supports us more than anything? Mother Earth does. And how much do we take from Mother Earth? So I try to give back to Mother Earth, you know? But the thing is, Jane, he's not doing the work. It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. He's not doing the work. He's in trouble at work. He's not making the changes he wants. He's home all the time. He's by himself. He's comfortable where he's at. He's not doing the work. You know? Not making the effort at all. 5 years is a long time. So I'm just, yeah. Well, if he shows up, we can talk about it. But at this point, it doesn't look like he's going to show up. You know? Oh. 3 years ago at Thanksgiving, I saw my first husband. Oh my God. What is it about me that I have these guys? Ugh. Okay. So I see my ex-husband. It's at my daughter's. I'm being nice. I'm being sociable. I'm talking to him. He's asking questions. Pretty soon he comes up, he walks up, he puts his arm around me. I still love you. Please tell me you still love me. Talk about blown away. Had no idea. I totally off the wall. I divorced him back in 1988. Oh my God, I was totally, and normally, okay, my twin flame did change my life. I'm not a mouse anymore. I'm not introverted. He opened me enough now that I started Facebook doing readings, and now here, okay? He's telling me, please tell me you still love me. I know you still love me. I said, I love everybody. He goes, well, I know you love everybody. Tell me you still love me. I said, okay, everybody, see you later. I'm leaving. and I told my daughter, no, I'm not going through that anymore. I was in a panic. I said, I'm not going to deal with this man. So Casey paid for a reading for me with Enchanted Cottage the other day. And she was talking about the King of Swords and thought that he was in the legal field and that he was coming in. But then she says at the end, I feel like this is a past reading. I said, shit, my second husband. The man was a legal problem from the first day I ever met him. So I'm telling my daughter, and she starts laughing. She goes, well, you do know that he's on your Facebook under another name. She goes, I went and looked at his list and you were on there. And I said, what the hell? These guys are all stalking me. What the hell? So I went in and blocked everybody from that part of the country that I wasn't quite sure if it was him or not. Yeah. Okay. That's good thing, DJ. But you did bring it back through the violet flame though, right, hun? Now, did you look into that book I was telling you about, hun? The Dark Side of the Light Chasers, hun? Because sometimes we need to look at our shadow side, because some of those things that you were recalling are part of your shadow side. And the shadow side's not bad. It's something that's there to teach us, something us to learn from, and sometimes to protect us, okay? That, yeah. Yeah. You have the book on your wish list? Yeah. That is such an awesome book, girl, because it teaches us how to quit pushing away the parts of ourselves that we don't like and learn how to use it for our healing and to encompass us as a whole person, you know? Yeah, I'm glad for you, Jane. I'm glad. I'm very happy for you. But, you know, I'm not getting any younger. And he's made no effort. And this guy's younger than me, of course. So he may think he has all the time in the world, but I don't. Put that in the bubble. I know. I know. So it just makes me sad. Yeah. How are you doing tonight, Lynn? Uh-oh. The boss is up and moving. Mom, it's past our bedtime. She's so funny. My life is run by my dog. Come here, my baby. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Can I pick you up? You can let me pick you up. No, I don't want you to pick me up. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I'll scratch your tummy. The boss is up and wants to go to bed, huh? You want to go to bed? Yes. Yeah. You're so funny. You're so funny. All right, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? See, she's over here snorting at me like, well, are you coming or not? She knows she has food upstairs. She just wants to keep track of me. Aren't we funny? My dog runs my life. And I had to laugh because when I went down to Phoenix in July for my granddaughter's wedding, I pulled up in my baby granddaughter, okay, she's like 18 months. I pulled up and she goes to grandma, and then she sees the pug and she goes, ah! That's so funny. Because she would lay in the dog bed with her. She'd follow her everywhere because the pug will let her scratch her. My daughter's dogs kind of run away from her, you know. And so she's funny. Exactly, hon. Have faith. The universe has your back. Have some faith that put her into the universe's hands. Ask for the extra protection and have faith and trust that the universe is going to take care of her. You can't run your life, Jane. You're funny. Yeah. She's an old lady, Jane. She's already 14. But she's still pretty feisty. Oh, yeah. Now, what are you eating? What did you pick up off the floor? And she's so funny. Sometimes when she eats something she's not supposed to, I limit her people food a lot now. But sometimes I'll give her a little piece of chicken or something and she'll get an upset stomach at night. As soon as she knows her stomach's growling, when I go to bed, she looks at both my hands because I usually give her some liquid ginger. She looks at my hands to see if I'm coming at her with the ginger bottle. You have a good night, Crystal. I think we all need to turn in. It's almost 11 here. KT messaged me and we'll see about scheduling some readings again, okay, hon? But we did readings with Austin tonight, so. Yeah. Yeah. I thought about getting a puppy, but yeah. But this one runs my life. And I'm allergic to cats, so it's like, but next dog is not going to sleep with me because I think some of my allergies are from dogs too, so dog hair. I think this poor dog lost a pound of hair when we went down to Phoenix. It was like 110 degrees and she lost a ton of hair in a week. Oh, poor dog. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Like I said, Friday nights we do healing work if anybody wants to come in and do some healing work. I think that Wednesday night, this is Monday, Wednesday night we'll probably come in and do all signs and then do some donation readings. So. Okay, everybody have an awesome night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing. And I'm glad we could make you better, feel better, Jane, okay? Hang in there, girl. We all got your back. The universe has got your back. You can always reach out to us and talk, okay? Yes, I know. I'm hurrying. She jumps on my leg. Okay, good night, everybody. Thank you for being here, and namaste.